What's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about using eggshells in your garden. A great way to not waste the eggshells and use them and they'll be useful in your garden. So what I do is basically we eat a lot of eggs here. We got a lot of fresh eggs, so I rinse them out and I put them on a piece of paper, just dry it out. And once they're dry, I simply take them and I just crush them up. You can do this by hand. You can put some plastic gloves on if you need. But basically, I'm crushing them up, and for a lot of people that garden already know that eggshells are made up of calcium, and what I'm going to do with them is I'm going to crush them up, and then I'm going to sprinkle it on the top of the soil of the plants. And what that does is, I get it fine enough, it will cause the slugs not to get on the plants, because it cuts the slugs up, and they don't like sliding across the crushed eggshells because they're kind of sharp and jagged. So I've been doing this a long time, so using my fingers, it doesn't bother me. Some people it may hurt them, but I do this by finger, and I've used a little wooden handle, and I've kind of grinded, kind of old style grinding the eggshells up so they're finer. And what it also does over the long period is it supplies a calcium source to your plants. Now, it's going to take a long time for it to break down, but it's just adding to the soil, and it's all natural. And why not? Why throw this away when you can add it to the soil? It's beneficial to the soil. It's gonna, break down, eventually supply calcium to the plant. This is slow release, so it's not going to be immediate effects. It's going to be very slow, but over time, it will eventually break down and give the plant some calcium. But my main thing is using it to put on top so slugs don't get on the leaves and chew the leaves up, and they cause holes in the leaves. And I'll show you in just a second what I'm talking about as I spread this on the plants. Alright guys, see you in just a second when we're outside spreading this on the plants. What's going on, guys? I'm back, and we're looking at the plants here. And if you can see, you see these holes right there, in there, and there, and there, and here. That's all caused by slugs. And so what I'll do is take some eggshells and just sprinkle it along the base. And it doesn't hurt anything at all, and it'll keep the slugs off the plants. And if you're wondering, this is a red Scotch bonnet chili pepper. It's probably mid-grade heat. Yeah, I think I had to treat this plant. Had a few aphids, and then had slugs. So it's just one of those things when you're growing plants. As you can see, boom, or slug damage. And that's what happens. You get a ton of rain, and it's humid and hot here, and it's hurricane season, and we get a ton of rain. Get a ton of slugs. So this is a cheap, easy, free way, especially if you eat eggs, to reuse what you have. Don't let it go to waste. It's all organic too, As you can see, Get nice and coated down there. And you'll keep the slugs off, and eventually it'll break down and add some calcium to the plants. So with that, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.